Hello and welcome back to Minecraft, Magic the Harvesting. My name is Michael Batman Guy, and we are all set to make our pretty flowers, generate lots and lots of mana, and dive deep into Botania. But first, it occurred to me, last time I made some doors for security purposes, mainly for my house, but I've got these gigantic gaping windows that are, just holes in the wall, so a lot good the door does me. So before getting started making flowers, I'm going to run over to the smeltery, drop half a stack of sand in, start cooking up some glass, so we can finally actually seal in the house. And I did already check off the new house, I got the first floor, we'll call that complete, but really it wasn't even complete yet. But this, getting low on fuel. I will need to... Oh, wait. Hang on. I also need to get this gold in there, too. Almost forgot about that. Because we need a mana spreader. In order to get the mana from the flowers to the mana pool, you have to spread it. It's the most important component in manipulating mana. So it shoots these cool green beams around. And so it also acts as a slight buffer. Let's see, what else can we see here? Yeah, it requires a gold ingot to make every single one. So I only need one to start with, so that'll be fine. As soon as this is ready, gold, excellent. Give me an ingot, please. There we go. And one more for later. Excellent. We can put that back. We'll hang on to those. Fill in the rest with sand. And the molten glass. I don't know if I want to do blocks in there or panes. And because I've got that stair underneath, yeah, I guess we'll go with panes. So those you can just pour straight into the casting table. I'll probably do a majority of this off screen, but let me get, let's say, 6, enough to fill in one of those front windows. And we can install that. I also noticed that the endo flame, you cannot make that your first flower. And I will show you why. You have to start with dayblooms or nightshades. Nightshades are just nighttime versions of dayblooms. Because the endo flame recipe requires red mana petal. And this is a mystical red petal dropped into the mana pool and imbued with mana power. So obviously you require some mana to get that started. And in order to get some mana, I'm going to have to do the daybloom first. So I definitely needed the orange. I could not have skipped right around, even though I did find I had a few brown ones still here. I also found some more on the way back, obviously. Up closer to the old hut, so just west of there was actually some more brown and more orange. So I do have more than the 4 orange ones. I don't know why I'm going in. I can install these from the outside. I'm just gonna hold shift just in case. Carbon. Are you serious? You're joking, right? This isn't gonna. I mean, yeah, I guess it protects me from mobs, but it doesn't connect the blocks, because, well, I guess because they're half formed, they're not full blocks, so it doesn't count. Aw, man. Well, I'm glad I didn't pour all of that out into panes. Clearly I'm going to have to use blocks. And I might actually be able to fill this in with carpenter's blocks and then put the glass on top of it. And make them the same shape. We can make them fit flush with that, and it would be a half-thick block of glass. I do like the nice, actually clear glass from, well, the clear glass of Tinker's Construct. Doesn't have all those white streaks on it like vanilla does. I mean, I get that you want to see that the block is... You don't go there. Man. Perfectly good rock. Waste. Whoa! 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 I heard that. I heard that. Get out of here, creeper. Don't be blowing up my stuff. That's what you get. What you get? Oh, man. Almost got me. Almost got me. Okay. That's enough excitement for one day. I'm gonna need my bucket. I don't know why I put it away. Because we need to fill this back up with water every time. Let's just throw those up there. We're gonna need yellow, blue, orange, and seeds. So we put in 2 of these, 1 of those, 1 of those, and a seed. And a seed. No. Yellow, yellow, orange, light blue. That's not light blue, that would be why. Okay. So I believe I shift right click empty hand to pluck those out. Yeah. Okay, light blue, not regular blue, light blue. There we go. Now I've got the right thing. Makes sense. It's the, you know, sky color. Presto changeo. Let's try this again. You and you and you and seed. Hooray! More achievements. We'll stick that right down. And if we check it with the wand, you can see it is slowly accumulating mana on its little bar there. You have to right click every time to update. I really wish it could just update real time while looking at it. But I suppose that's more resource intensive. So let's go ahead and put together a mana spreader. Block of gold in the end. Any mystical petal in the middle. That'll do it. I'll just plop that right there next to it. Shift right click bind mode. Bind that to that. No, shift right click that to shift right click that. There we go. Now it is pointing straight at it. It really does bother me that this is not actually straight, even though it's right in front of it, because it's pointing towards, I guess, like the bottom of the pool. I don't know. But it works. And shift right click this to that. Make sure. Yeah, now when I mouse over this, you can see that the mana spreader is highlighted. The bounding box is anyway. So this mana is now going into here. You can see slight green building up in the bar there. This is a lot bigger capacity than the flower. And then we can see a slight particle effect shooting between here. Without the wand, you don't see that, but we will see and even hear the occasional burst once it accumulates enough. And it's going to be quite some time with just one flower there. Which is why we need to make more flowers. And I think, let's see, how do we do this? Thought there was a way. Buried yellow petal. What? Where'd it? I didn't know that was a thing. I've never done that before. Now I've wasted it. Okay, there was a way to redo the previous recipe that you just did. And apparently that wasn't it. So, alright. We'll just throw them in. Get these started. Put it not right next to it. Adjacent. Oh, I got it again. Where did it go? Okay, there is a way to do this faster, and I will look into that for the next time. These should automatically bind to the nearest one. Yeah, they do. Okay, if you have the spreader down first, it will bind to it. So the mana is flowing. You can see we finally got a little bit showing up in the bottom of our pool. It looks like water. It's just blue. We got the tiniest blip on our progress bar there, which is probably not yet enough to turn these into mana versions, mana petals. You can see that big red X in the middle there on the recipe. Shows us not enough mana. So we need to construct additional pylons. Alright, well, while we're waiting for that, we might as well prepare some of the nightshades. That way we can generate a little bit of mana, even in the dark. Oh, there was a mana burst. I just saw it. And I believe that's, so 1 purple, 1 gray, and 2 black, and seed! Aha, nightshade. And these can be intermixed with the day blooms. So, like the day blooms, they can't be next to each other, but they can be next to the other ones. So we can kind of crisscross them that way. And stick it down right there. That'll work. And I'm saving these for Endo Flames. We have upgrade your mana pool to infuse this item. Oh, really? It's not just that we don't have enough mana. We don't have... You need a better pool. Can't do it in the diluted. Well, okay then. Okay then. You're going to be picky about it. We'll toss a diluted mana pool into the mana pool to make a vivid wave. Yay! No, just make a regular mana pool. Okay, my pickaxe now. Alright, we'll tear that up. We lose maybe a bit of mana, but it really wasn't much. Not anything worth crying about. Although we do have to still wait for this to load up something so we can get our Endo Flames going. Okay, I'll just go ahead and top this off while I'm here. Put that away, get my tools back on the hotbar. Since this is not happening yet, and this is pretty much completely useless as is. I do want to get the Endo Flame going first, then I'll toss it back in. And let's see, I want 2 of each of those. So we'll just have to come back and look at this periodically. So we go, oh, another burst came in. That was enough. For 1, okay, if we can get a brown, we'll be halfway to an Endo Flame. Because I've got plenty of charcoal. I got a bunch of it here. And I've even got a whole lot more waiting. How are we doing in redwood? 93. We'll take a stack of that. It still says 93, even though I just took 64 from it. That's a bit odd. Might have to go chop down another one of those trees, which is why I need to get some steel going so that I can get my broad axe. So I can chop them down a lot faster. One fell swoop. Yeah, we just need lots of things. All the things. Well, now that it's getting dark, you can see these day blooms are going to do absolutely nothing for us. But the nightshades might. I don't know. They're probably sending it to the mana spreader almost instantly, so I'm never going to see it accumulate here until this, say, gets full and backed up. Okay. Now what? Now what indeed? I hadn't really thought that far. I mean, I know of lots of things I do want to get done. Let's check the clipboard. To-do list. Start Botania. Done. Crop breeding, find carrots, move it. Ooh, find carrots. I know how to do that now. I know how to do that now. Because I need carrots to begin the breeding process. It's one of the base crops. Carrots, potatoes, and wheat. They do not have a breeding recipe. Just the normal search, please. Yes, whereas, you know, spinach. How do you make that? Or apparently spinach also doesn't have a recipe. Okay, whatever. You know, onions plus ginger equals garlic. Well, there is no way to breed to wheat. You can get pumpkin, but that's carrots and potatoes. And those are the base ones. And potatoes I got from the village, but carrots I did not. However, we can take our hoe and smack some grass in the hopes of finding some seeds, and maybe we'll get carrots. I don't know. I left a whole bunch of junk out here, didn't I? Should probably light this area up a bit. So I do plan on spending time here. This will be the future site of the farm or garden. I don't know. It still seems kind of small to call it farm. But it's definitely bigger than what I had. Alright, let's check the loot. Potato, rice, gasol, barley. And my mattock is almost destroyed. That takes a lot out of it. Crack. There it goes. Darn you, gasol seeds. I don't need you. I need carrots. Come on. I really thought this would work. Well, nuts. How's this going? We got enough for another petal? Yes, we do! Oh, good. Oh, good. Good, good. That and that. Some of those. So, let's see, it was you, and you, and you, and you. And... was that it? No, there was another one. What's the other color I had here? Gray! Yes, or light gray. Now seed. Ta-da! Meltdown! Alright, lots of fireworks today. We'll just pop that right there. And should be bound. Yes, it is. We can go ahead and pull out. Just take it from that one. Piece of charcoal. Throw it on the ground. Grab it, no flame. Yes! Got it. Oh, there's a little particle effect. And are you mana-ing? I guess you are. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so much faster. So much faster. Just pouring on in. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, we can already get another one. We can probably do the mana pool too. Look at that. Just put that there for now. Eventually we will want multiple mana pools and all manner of setups, but for now, that'll have to do. Nuts, no carrot seeds. I'm really disappointed. Okay, well, that looks like it's going to do it for now. I'm going to go ahead and put these together into another endo flame. Probably figure out a different spot for this nightshade so I can keep this setup symmetrical. Because of course we want it symmetrical. I don't even have to justify that. Come on. And then we will continue on from there to make some fun Botania toys. Most of them usually with... oh, what do we need here? I don't know, we're going to need some mana steel, which means more iron ingots. More iron. Boy, we're going to really have to get planting our crops now, too. Anyways, my name is Michael Batman Guy. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.